Here we are again, folks, sketching. Welcome back to the sticks. Those of you who follow, who have subscribed, who have started along this journey with me. We are sketching every day, 20 minutes every day, so that way we can be better than we were before. Timer has started. Today I'm thinking back to the spaceships. I want to continue to develop my ability to sketch spaceships, since my graphic novel will be sci-fi, futuristic style. And so got the greens out today, though. We're gonna go green. I was gonna make a joke about saving paper, but I'm not saving paper because I'm using paper to draw on. But we're gonna use the green colors to see what we can do with that. So every time I draw from a specific color, I'm working at developing what are the commonalities within that color, what are the styles within that color. And so I'm thinking about some general rules of thumb. So like, say the red, every time I've drawn red, it's got sharper angles, it's more likely to have sharper angles, it's more likely to have triangles and different shapes like that. Purple is a little more rounded, a little more subtle. I want blue to be more elegant, more higher up in a sense, more refined, I should say. Not higher up, more refined. In the story that I've started writing, the script to, it has blue as the matriarch, or the overarching government or control of the universe. And so I want them to have looked like they've been around a long time. You know, they're well defined, they're well developed. And so, but I haven't done too much in green. So I wanna work on green. I'm thinking, so like the usual is, oh, well, they're nature based. You know, green is grass and trees and all those things. But this is, you know, this is made of light and particles, so it's not quite the same vibe. And so I got to figure out what exactly that means. I think we could still do some sort of nature based ideas, like the golden section, or the golden rule. Golden section, Fibonacci sequence. That's what I'm thinking of. You know, the spirals. And so we could do some stuff like that. You know, it's found in seashells and in flowers and different things like that. Well, what would that look like in a starship? Yeah, but maybe a sort of cone shape, actually. Let's switch this. We're gonna go tall. Portrait. This is called portrait, folks. We're in the portrait. This is landscape, in case you didn't know. This is portrait. Because it's, you know, usually you take portraits with the face and everything this way. But this is, all of a sudden I've decided this is going to be a taller ship. So we're going to start with this sort of cone shape. Okay, where'd my eraser go? Again, I'm all over the place, folks. Right. Settle in. Here we go. By the way, you can also use this time if you're wanting to develop a skill you have. 20 minutes every day. That's what we're doing. Turn this on in the background. Be inspired. My inspiration came from Ryan Trahan. He did 20 minutes every day. Minecraft videos. He wanted to be better at Minecraft, and more or less he was by the end of it. He only did half a year, though. Unfortunately, he's a busy guy. If you follow his channel at all, he does a lot of things. Joyride his candy. I actually have some. My family bought it for me. I haven't cracked them open yet. I'm saving them for a special occasion. But oh, I should do a planet. Gotta do a planet. We're always near a planet. Gotta be near a planet. I mean, I guess we could be flying in space, but I I think it's more fun to be near a planet. Okay. Anyway, this cone shape. I just realized that if this is the top, then the top is facing the planet, so it's like upside down. You know how like when a ship flies into a planet, it like will rotate and then be like down will be near the planet's surface. But I guess we're not quite there yet. Maybe the planet's too far away. Maybe we haven't quite flown the whole way yet. Yeah, I think that's what has happened. Yep. That's definitely what has happened. What happened was, I need to look that up. I don't remember what exactly that came from. See, what happened was, if you know, let me know. I think it's a really old meme or something. Because I'm old. All my references are old. I think I want an edge. Yeah. Almost got this. Almost got this profile here. Right, and then to go this. Because if you gotta do it once, you gotta do it twice, right? Okay. And the edge, try to match that up. That was like this. So in case you're wondering, in case you're new here, my idea for a light particle society is why I draw with geometric shapes and edges. Apart from, I like the style and some of my favorite artists growing up. Between that and the Impressionists. Okay, gotta get this out of the way. It looks imbalanced. Still kind of looks imbalanced. That's okay. All right, I think that looks good. All right, then we'll do it like this. Curve, like a top. There we go. There we go. Need more lead. Okay. All right. So then, yeah. I'm gonna have these rings around. Nice. Okay. So, okay. So these are gonna be like this, angled inwards. I have one here. Different degrees. It's almost observation decky, if that makes any sense. Making up words. Okay. There we go. And then let's see if we can do this. I'm just going to carry these lines all the way down. I really like the way this looks. So we're going to fit one more in here. Okay. Other side. That's another tip to helping things look symmetrical is doing them straight away. So like if I drew this line, I come over here and draw this line. If I draw this line, I come over here and draw this line instead of going like all the way across the page, because then you might run out of space. No, I think that looks good. Get rid of that, don't need that line. Okay. All right. Oh, and then this needs to change because this is now a cylinder and not just squared off. Carry that image, that through. All right, so now we can do details. See what other things we can add here. Like, is every one of these windows an observation window? I don't know, I kind of like the idea of that. I know I said spiral, and now I'm like not doing a spiral at all. That's okay. Sometimes you have an idea and it triggers something else in your brain that then brings you to the idea you actually do, which is okay because, you know, maybe the idea of the spiral, the seashell, like can be used later for something else, for a different ship, for a smaller ship, for a cruiser, for who knows what. I'm gonna do one, not a window. And this is gonna be more of this door, whatever thing is happening here. This bay. Okay. Like that. I think that looks good. Okay. I think we'll have jets coming out of here. I want to have jets coming out of here, but how's that? There needs to be certain ones that are used for like stabilization, I think. Like certain these certain panels here will have boosters of sorts. What if they're rectangular boosters? I like that. And then we'll do like this, just like two. We'll see if we can make it look like boosters and like they're being utilized. Or maybe only some of them, you know, maybe you don't need to use all of them all at the same time, but. Okay, now we're gonna do some overall lines, give us more definition. Okay. There we go. Let's see. All right. Also just realized the time. Although the time is a minimum, not a maximum. So I have time. But I want to get to coloring too. So, all right, let's see what we can do here. Start with the off-white, or in this case, porcelain, because it gives us something we can blend to. This is going to be vibrant this time. Okay. Okay, I'll also figure out where the sun's coming from. I think I'm gonna have it coming and hitting this door, like this panel specifically. So that means everything pretty much here over, it's gonna be, well, actually, if it's this though, see, because that's a circle, we gotta think of it circularly. But everything under here is going to have like a bit of a shadow. So there's going to be shadow casted pretty much down to like here. So that's going to be in shadow. But then like the backside's going to be in shadow because sun's going to still hit all this down here. Okay. There we go. Then, yeah. Because that's going to be like that. That's this, I think. Right? Yes. To be honest, I'm not sure how correct that is anymore, because the back side's going to have more shadow on it. I think it's that. I think it's that. Okay, and then this can be in shadow more. We got this guy. I'll do a little bit of shadow here. This one, I want this one back. Yeah. There we go. And more shadow on these guys too. This whole planet has got a lot more going on than what we sketched. Okay. gosh. Got the dust from the eraser shavings. Okay. Now let's do some pen work. Do you remember the rules about the lines, the pen? The outer edge should be thick. The inner lines that are two panels coming together should be thinner. And keeping that consistent across the whole thing is very tricky. Very tricky indeed. Okay, now these ones. See, that was almost too much. It's okay. It's called practice. And you guys know you can turn your paper when you're drawing. Helps get a better angle. All right, so let's do. Okay. Let's get the rest of these in first before we do all. All the detail work. Okay. There we go. I'm actually really liking this. Nice. Okay. Line work, line work, line work. All right. Also, if you want, feel free to upload a photo or a picture or whatever it is you're working on so I can see it. So whoever else is watching can see it. Just do it in the comments. Love to see what you guys spend your 20 minutes doing. If it's something sketching related, if it's not sketching at all, if it's just stuff. All right, let's see. Almost done. I should just had a thought. if I am too inconsistent with my line work, I could always use the non-brush tip. I like the brush tip because it's a different style, right? Like it has a specific feel to it and look to it. But like this pen, for example, it's the 1, and like no matter how hard you push, it's always going to be that. Or this one's the 0.5, I think. You know, like it's always going to be that. So I could use those, but I'm also torn because like I want to develop my skills with these different pens and the brush tips. But then again, you know, I have all these things at my disposal. Anyway, enough of that. Let's do some highlights. What's this other? The dot. The dot is what I need for the boosters. Then if I want this to be a booster, right? This. Right? It's pretty sweet. Oh, this one. Nice. Okay, and as always, this ship needs a name. So let me know what you guys think. And I will see you guys in the next one.